Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Hookahologists. I'm your friendly neighborhood hookahologist, Tommy Atomic Rodriguez, back again. And guess what? I'm doing another live video. I'm finally able to do it again. Thank goodness, because I really do love doing live videos. I think it's a super awesome thing to do things. I do practice on scripts before. I used to do editing videos, but my Mac is no longer working, so I got me an HP to do work for my dealership, and I got stuff to do everywhere else. So, what are we going to be talking about today? We are going to be talking about Zumerret's Blue Line flavor of green lemon. Now, I did not try this flavor at all until I went to the Hookah Expo Worldwide back in August, so we're about a little over a month away from that. So I really did like this flavor, and I got a free bag. I got me 50 grams, and you know how much I like free stuff. If it's free, it's me, guys. So what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about green lemon. So first initial thoughts. A green lemon is just a lime. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Green lemons are limes. Agreed? Thank you for all who agreed, all of myself and anyone else who agrees with me. So, yay! Anyways, first initial thoughts. Green lemon, also known as lime. I don't know why they call it lime. Not my place to judge. But I really do enjoy this flavor. You know, I've noticed I don't have a lot of bad things to say about flavors. So until I come across a flavor I don't like, which is very few, um, I'm going to continue saying great things about different flavors and different brands. So with that being said, oh sorry, just shaved my face today, and then some of the, you know, shaving cream got in my nose a little bit, so that's a little awkward. Um, Everybody in the chat, all of one person, please let me know if you can hear my audio. I'm testing out a new mic. I know the mic works, but if you can't hear my audio, let me know. I can figure something out. Oh, sorry. But anyways, back to my review. We're using the Sayoka hookah today, per usual. We haven't got a new hookah yet, so we're not going to retire Eric Killmonger, nor should I have to for at least another year. Right? I get a hookah every year, so on and so forth. Not the point. The point being, we have 3 Cocoa Earth cubed coals. I said 3. Right now we have 2 on them. I started with 3, but you know, I didn't want to overbear the smoke. I didn't want to overheat the tobacco, so we decided to use just 2. So there we are with that. So let's get the initial smoke input. It's actually got some thick clouds. I've been smoking for at least 20 minutes so far. I started my live stream on my Instagram and then figured everything out where I was going to film this because it's the first time I'm being live in a while. And we switched up the area, and I didn't want to go backwards. We go forwards because I am a shark. Now, if someone can answer this in the chat or even in the comment section below after this is done, can sharks make U-turns? Because that's technically not going backwards. It's going in a circle. So if someone has the answer to that, please let me know. I would love to know that fact. See that? Super thick clouds. I love it. I don't know what it is about us and wanting really big clouds. I don't know what it is. It's just, I think it's a show of who is the better smoker. That's my theory. So if you have your own theory why people like to shoot bigger clouds, please let me know in the comment or in the chat. Because, once again, those are some kinds of questions I would like to know and have answered one day. Oh, that's awkward. Excuse me. But back to this flavor. Like I said, I initially tried it over at the Zumerret booth over at Hookah Expo Worldwide. I really did like their booth. They were using Amy Deluxe hookahs. They had the rocket ship hookahs, which were cool. Don't get me wrong. So I really did like that. And then I tried it for the first time, and I was really impressed by the flavor. It is a blonde leaf tobacco. If you're not familiar with Zumerret, they have 3 lines. They have the gold line, which is more of their mixes, right? Like fruit mixes, a little bit of mint, so on and so forth. Except the 24 karat mint, that's a straight mint. And I really do enjoy that flavor. Maybe I'll do a review on that. If you want to know what my thoughts are on straight 24 karat mint, please let me know in the chat or in the comment section below. Whichever one works. I'd like to hear you guys' input. So maybe we'll do a video about that. I do got 50 grams. No, I have 250 grams of that, so I have a really big supply of that one. And I really did enjoy that mint. I didn't think it was terrible. So they have the gold line. They have the blue line, which is more of their straight flavors. You have some floral flavor. It's not rose, but I'm pretty sure it's going to taste like rose. What's another one? Peach, so on and so forth. And they have their dark leaf tobacco or their black line. I have right now sweet mint from their black line, and I really did enjoy that mint as well. If you mix Zumerret peach with Zumerret sweet mint, it comes out to an amazing mix. And my buddy wanted me to mix up a few flavors for him when he was at the house. We tried it out, and it was a solid mix. That bowl lasted us at least a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before we had to change out the bowl. So for longevity's sake, Zumerret really does go a good amount of time, and I only went through one round of coals because I don't like to use my stove so much to cook coals because I use that to cook my food. So I don't. I do have an extra burner now. I still haven't used that at the house. I don't know why. I don't have a lot of space in my kitchen to be where I set up my stuff. So probably explains it. But nonetheless, it was a good idea at the time, and maybe I'll start using it eventually. But for the point of this argument, I only used one round of cocoa earth. I used one round of flare coals. We used 2 coals for that, and depending on the bowl, you can use 2 or 3, right? And it actually lasted a very long time. So if you are looking to try a new brand, and you don't want the tobacco to burn really quickly with either flats or cubes, Zumerret's actually a very good brand to try because it will last you a good amount of time. So that's always a good thing. What I really do like about this flavor is that I love lemon mint for one. So this would feel like a very good mixing kind of flavor. It's got a real citrusy kind of feel to it. So it's not like super sour. It's kind of right there in the middle, like a fresh lime. Yeah, on the inhale, you can just really taste that really good and citrusy flavor. It's not super overbearing like I know some, like if you have lemon mint, but you can really taste the lemon and a little bit of the mint. It's not like that. You taste a very subtle taste of the I want to call it a lime. God damn it. I want to call it a lime, but you can really taste the green lemon of the flavor. It makes me mad. I really do want to say lemon. I really want to say lime the whole time. And for argument's sake, I'm just going to say lime. It makes it easier, even though it is called a green lemon. I really do taste the citrusy like a lime. And limes to me are not super bitter like lemons. They're actually very, very a lot more subtle. If you don't know what a lime is, it's the stuff you put on your tacos when you're eating. Or in your tequila, what you bite after a good shot of tequila. One of the two, right? So that's also really good. So it's like I said, it's very sweet, not too bitter, not too overbearing and citrusy aftertones, which is actually a really good thing. So this is a very hands down, like a very good solid straight flavor. And what I think Zumerret does really well with their straight flavors, like in their blue line, it's not too potent with what you're smoking. You can really taste, if you're going to taste peach, you really do taste the sweetness of peach. But I haven't tried their 2 apples yet. I don't like double apple mostly. See, there's a flavor I don't really like, double apple. Right? That's one. That's like everyone's starter. Alfalfa double apple or Knuckle double apple. Everyone started with double apple. Me personally, I do not like double apple. I don't like the black licorice taste. I just don't. I'm more of a sweet kind of guy because I'm so sweet. So me personally, I don't like double apple, but for argument's sake, I might just try Zumerret's double apple because I think they do a very great job of having such delicious flavors. So, like I was saying, if you're really into smoking and you've been smoking Fumari and Starbuzz and you're looking to try something new before you try all these, because there's a lot of brands out there, right? There's Azure, there's Zumerret, there's Eternal Smoke, man, all these brands are coming out. Alfalfa, Fumari, Starbuzz, Alchemist Blend. What else do I smoke? Trifecta. There's a lot of different brands out there. So this is actually really a very easy flavor, especially if you're smoking a lot of blondes and you don't want to make the jump to dark leaf just yet. So you will actually be able to have such a very subtle flavor that's going to last you a long amount of time because not everyone smokes at home, right, by themselves. A lot of enthusiasts like to smoke at home by themselves or have some friends over. Now, if you are a social smoker and you have friends over constantly, right, or you like to try something new and your friends and all get together, this is something that's going to last you a good amount of time. That's not going to, lose its luster. right? After like 45 minutes of smoking and everybody sharing, you're going to really taste the subtleness of every puff. You don't have to really change the coals. For me personally, I didn't have to. Everyone's a little bit different, but for like I said, it lasted 2 hours on a mix, right? So that speaks for itself when it comes to longevity. So longevity wise, it's a very good flavor to try. So let's go ahead and take probably I'm not going to make a super long video. There's not much I can say that's negative about this, although what I do regret is not getting more tobacco, right? I only got 50 grams. If I got more of this, I probably would have been a lot more happy, maybe with a 250 pack. What I will say, and I do not like it, is their packaging system. I don't like how they use the bags like Fumari does. I don't like that whatsoever. It just gets it really messy, and you lose a lot of tobacco. Something falls on the floor, then you can't smoke it, right? That's me personally. I don't like that. Some people do kind of carry that, but I don't. I actually switched into other containers, the little 50-gram Tupperware containers eventually, right? So there's that. So on the inhale, on the exhale, we're going to give this a rating. Inhale. On that inhale, you really are tasting the citrus. Let me just do it one more time. I can't get over this flavor. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. After a long day at work, you can sit and puff on this and be completely relaxed. This is a very subtle flavor. Like I said, it's not too citrusy. It's not super sweet. It's not super bitter. So that's actually a really good thing for me because I don't like things that are too sweet. I don't like things that are too bitter, right? I like an even balance of everything. And the tobacco I've been smoking recently, like Eternal Smoke, Azure, some Starbuzz, right? And even Zumerret all have that subtlety, right? They're not super shocking you with flavor. They're not trying to destroy your taste buds. They're actually making a flavor that's very subtle, very interesting, very, relaxing and not too harsh when it comes down to it, which is, for me, is a big, big, big plus because I've been smoking for such a long time and I've smoked all different kinds of brands and I had flavors that are just bad, right? Mainly coffee flavors. I don't like coffee flavors. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but I did never really like them. But not the point. Now, what I will say on the exhale is when we're going to give our final and final vote. One more time. That cloud output, man, that's crazy. Like I said, we're about 30 minutes strong on it now. Started around 7 o'clock. So it's a very subtle flavor. It's very easy going. It's very smooth on the inhale and in your throat, and it's a very smooth exhale, right? There's not too much going on where you don't get like super weird aftertaste. Like, what's one that had a real strange aftertaste that didn't necessarily like? Oh, Cosmo Power by Starbuzz. Their bold line. I tried that very many years ago, and it had a very strange aftertaste. Like at first, it was pretty good, but then when the aftertaste kicked in, it was not okay. Or some flavors do have that weird aftertaste that you don't like them afterwards, right? And everyone's taste buds are different. I understand that. Everyone should understand that one. So it's real different to see that kind of stuff. And for Zumerret to have this such subtle flavor inhale and exhale perspective, it makes it a lot more enjoyable, for my personal opinion. But that's really all I have for you guys today. Please let me know in the comment section below if you tried green lemon. I was about to call it a lime again. Green lemon, and what your thoughts are. And if there's some other Zumerret flavors that I haven't tried yet that you guys want to see on these videos as well. And until next time, guys. Oh, wait, before I even do that, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter under _hookahologist. You can find this beautiful face on Facebook under Tommy Rodriguez. And be sure to follow us on Facebook as well, where we post the videos here and the podcast for cinema smokography. I've been pushing that lately because you've noticed before I used to do a video every week. Now it's every other week because we have another show that me and Isaac do every once in a while, right? We're trying to do 2 a month. If things go a lot better, we might be doing 1 every week, but for the time being, it's 1 every month, and that works for our production schedule. So be sure to tune into the Facebook page under the Hookahologist for all that fun stuff. But until next time, guys, keep smoking.